we are delighted to welcome Angela. Angela, take the floor.
Thank you very much, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here today. And I can see Mike Kay, my Shadow Schools Minister, just arriving as well. And Jeremy will be here very soon, because the government have caved in tonight on the votes because they know they're running scared and they can't win. And they need to move aside and make way for a Labour government that will do right by this country. I just want to say a massive thank you for you all for coming here today, but not just for you coming here today and for fighting for our education as you are doing, but because you've been doing this now for a number of years, and it shouldn't have to be this way, and you shouldn't have to do that. Your work and the fantastic work you do in our schools, whether that's as teachers, support staff, as was mentioned by our previous speaker, regardless of what you do in our education system, you make the world of difference for our young people. So I want to say a massive thank you for doing that. And I want to say, in contrast, our National Education Service is about investing in our country and investing in people, because we know that education is a lifeblood, not just for our communities, but also for our economy of the future. And if we want an economy of the future, then we better start skilling our young people and people who need a second and third chance the opportunity to do that through a lifelong, free at the point of use education system. I don't think it's rocket science. I think it's about what our values are as a country. And education is an important intrinsic value, and it's not just me that gets that, it's our leader Jeremy Corbyn that gets that. And it's not just about an academic qualification, it's about building communities, it's about arts, it's about culture, it's about experience, it's about sharing in what we can endeavour together to make the best of our country and our situation. So when you get the government, when you get Philip Hammond talking about little extras as he starves our education system of the vital core funds it deserves, it tells you how out of touch this government really is. It made me very angry. And in Salford we were fighting, as many are across England, for our maintained nurseries. We were fighting for that vital funding. And when you have the Treasury writing a letter to the Mayor of Salford saying, oh, we understand the funding pressures on the NHS. They don't even know what letters they are sending out, and they can't even grace us with comments that relate to the actual subject. And we know how important early years funding is, and I'm so proud that Labour governments have put in place Sure Start, lifelong learning, supporting our education system as we always have. And I promise you that the next Labour government, which will be in sooner than some people think, I promise the teachers and the support staff like April that we will have a structure, a national collective bargaining structure that recognises your pay review body's recommendations and pays you the money you deserve. But you know, honestly, I know that pay is not what motivates you to go into the schools every day and do the work that you do. I know what's much more important to you is you having the facilities and the time and the respect to do your job. And under our National Education Service, we will do that. We will represent and make sure that every child gets the opportunities. So special educational needs, the high needs funding block, that will be supported and ensured that every child reaches their full potential under a Labour government. Whether it's early years, whether it's school, whether it's the school support services rely on, whether it's a statutory youth service, whether it's post-16 education funding, whether it's the universal open university, whether it's free adult education, whether it's lifelong learning. I promise you, under a Labour government, we will not spend, we will invest. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. That was fantastic. Invest in education.